Speaking during the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry annual general meeting, President William Ruto assured Kenyans that the lending rates will be lower than that offered by the banks.
The President being presented with the patron certificate.
The President said in the future the state is planning to phase out the interest on credit given to small, medium and micro enterprises.
The urgent need to lay down MSME-friendly consumer protection and intellectual property frameworks. Through collaboration with county governments, we also intend to refurbish and equip existing facilities. And I'm grateful that many county governments are now volunteering facilities for us to work together with them so that we can modernize facilities which have been neglected or degraded into modern recreational centers and where youth can train, can learn, practice, and generate incomes from showcasing their talent.
Commercial banks are willing to obey the President's call on commercial banks in the country to work with the government to fund small, medium and micro enterprises as a way of enhancing trade and self-employment among Kenyans.
Our commitment is to support Kenyan micro, small, medium enterprises to advance and to ensure that the ordinary mwananchi can readily reach us for any of their financial needs. Your Excellency, we have a special focus on women and the youth as underrepresented segments in business.
Aligning MSMEs with government policies, programs, and initiatives is the surest way to create seamlessness and mutually supportive engagement. With your permission, Your Excellency, allow me to submit to you that as KNCCI, we have already taken the lead on this.
In the same breath, President William Ruto said Kenya will manufacture Africa's cheapest smartphone in the next 8 months. The President said the smartphone will be sold at a cost of 5,000 shillings, terming the gadget as the real last mile.
The real last mile in technology is the gadget. And already we are working with our telcos, our telecommunication sector, so that we can have a smartphone that is going to be less than 5,000 shillings. A smartphone that can do everything that you want. A smartphone that can make sure today the cheapest smartphone is 10,000, maybe 15,000. We want to see whether we can get it to $30 or $40. And I want to promise the country that in the next 8 to 12 months, we will have the cheapest smartphone in Africa, manufactured in Kenya.
Trade Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria said he has already made plans of releasing the Hustler Fund, saying he will work closely with other stakeholders in the market to ensure the funds reach the targeted population.
We have a facility known as the Joint Loans Board, and most of these people are partakers of that Joint Loans Board. The Joint Loans Board so far has lent, we have got close to R1 billion shilling out there. And we are holding their titles, their driving licenses. I want to return them to them. In return, they will join the Hustlers Fund. So when you are counting your customers for the Hustlers Fund, count that already you have got 1 billion shillings out there, which these people will come and convert. And in addition to that, and I've discussed this with my colleague Simon Cherugui, we have got $250 million shillings that has not been dispensed. So that money, I've just told my peers, by close of business, when we have got the regulatory framework, must be transferred to the Hustlers Fund. So not starting the Hustlers Fund, we have no excuse now. Pesa iko, nimekupatia pesa leo.
The problem of Kenya has been one of leadership. And you people know, for your companies to succeed, it must start with the CEO. If you get it right at that level, you are good. True or false?
President William Ruto also addressed concerns about the interest rates that are charged on loans given to Kenyans under the Hustler Fund that is set to be launched in December. The president was accompanied by Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and Trade and Industry Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria. Kaindo Stefano, Ebru TV.